Hello everybody and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. The fermenter has finished. So I'm just taking everything out of there. We're going to take it over to the BGA and we're going to get this converted into biogas and of course our digestate, which we haven't used yet but we will be using very soon. So as I said in the previous episode, we are going to sell the tanker, which is just here, and we're most likely going to return the tractor unit as well, the cab, because that is not going to be required anytime soon. We're selling all the biogas through the pipeline and we have enough biogas in canisters to last a lifetime. That wasn't supposed to rhyme, it kind of did. Okay, so there we go. Just feed this into the gas network. We have 27,750 litres of biogas, which is of course very good. Which one is it? That one there. £18,469, bringing our total bank account balance to £70,659. I absolutely love this JCB, such a good telehandler. So I have had a few people recently asking me if I'm going to be continuing with Lawn Mowing Simulator, and yeah, definitely. The only reason why I've stopped, well, I haven't really stopped, it's just, yes, the lack of videos is just because I'm pretty busy and obviously I'm doing Farming Simulator every single day. I'm wondering if we should maybe have one day a week where I alternate between Lawn Mowing Simulator and Survival Trucking. Even at that though, it would still only be once every 2 weeks. So yeah, I think there needs to be a bit of a change to the schedule. Not a huge change, just a tweak. A small tweak. Okay, so I'll just finish off dumping this into here. And there we have it. So that is all of the grass which has been fermented, processed in the biogas plant. And I think really overall we've done well, and we still have more money to come. Because we have made a fair amount of money and we've got all those gas canisters for the dryer, so we can now get dried grain, which is worth more than standard grain. So yeah, let's just jump into this and we're going to go and take this back over to the store. I could just return it from here, but there might be something that we can do at the store whilst we're there. Okay, so I have established that the best thing to do is to go and get a slurry spreader. Just making sure I don't have one. I don't think I do. So if we go and get this one here, I think the grass needs some slurry. So £62,500. At that sort of price, that one is going to be leased. I have not leased much so far this series. As you can see, just 3 things. That's going to be returned. We'll just get rid of it now. And yes, I'll get rid of the tanker as well. Very good. Okay, so now we have £109,000 because we have sold the tanker and returned the truck. But yeah, I still think leasing the slurry spreader at this stage is the best thing to do, because we might eventually buy a bigger one. I might go for something a little bit bigger than what we're renting. I need to get a feel for the one we have, see if it is about the right size for the farm, and of course, yeah, we need to be buying more fields as well. We can't just keep going with the same 3 fields that we have here. Harvest is coming up soon. Oh look, let me just pull over. The Sylphie, which I've never grown before, is growing. Let's just run over there. Let's just see here. Sylphie! Look at that pH value in nitrogen. Perfect. Really good to see. Kind of looks like canola or soybeans, the early stages of. But yeah, this is going to be cut. It's going to be mowed, I think. I believe that's what we do with it. So, let me go and drop this off in the shed, and we'll head over to the store and we'll pick up our spreader. Then we can start spreading some free manure, some free fertiliser I should say, on the grass field. Free digestate. Actually, can you sell Digestate? Because we're going to have quite a bit. I don't know if you can sell it. It's not a bad size. Looks like a decent working width. So let's go and fill it up. And I do want to get ducks. I think we do have some food in storage. Yes, we do. So yes, we should be able to get ducks. And then just take some food out and put it in their trough. Right, so here we are back over at the BGA. I've just had to take the gator to the store so I could go and buy this pipe. But we now have the pipe, so, whoops, let's not get overexcited. Let's plug that into there. That's good. And that's not going to quite reach. You can get extensions, but we don't need an extension. Let's go closer. It's already the 5 metre pipe as it is. You can also get a 3 metre, part of the manure system. And if we do stretch this pipe, it is going to pull out of there, so I need to be careful. Okay. Oh, well, I'm doing something, but I'm not too sure what. Hopefully the right thing. Hopefully it's going into the tank where we're going to be then putting it into our tanker. I think that's right, but yeah, let's not do too much just in case. It's all a bit of a learning curve for me. Please check the... Okay. Okay, so here we are, and I don't even need to use the pipe. So we're going to use the pipe from this tanker to that, but obviously something to do with the way I had this set up before was incorrect. Now that tank's empty now. If I just go back onto the control system, we shall open the valve and fill it up again. In fact, I might as well just fill the whole thing up, because it's not going anywhere else. We might as well just get it all put into our tanker. We're almost there. And we are done. 27,664 litres. Lovely. So we can hopefully now continue to fill, if I'm not outside of the area. There we go. Yeah, so connect that to that when we're at the field. Hopefully that'll work. I'll take the gator back. I will need to take the pipe with me, but that's fine because I'm not even using it. So get that detached. I do find, yes, I think it would be easier to put that pipe on there actually. That'd be a much easier thing to do. We should get a notification to store the hose. There. Lovely. Yes, the gator was useful, transporting the hose to here, but now it is not required. I will just keep it over at the goat farm, which is just here. Hopefully the goats are okay. Just check upon their water. Yep, that doesn't look okay. Need to make sure they're fine. They're fine now. Everything is good. 286 litres of goat milk. Brilliant. And this tanker is full. 30,000 litres. Let's go. It's been a bit of a long-winded process that, but I was just learning a few things. Probably after all this I'll establish that the field doesn't even need Digestate yet. But we will have it for the future. If the grass has started to regrow, we might have the issue of destroying the grass again. Whoa, it's actually ready to cut. Or is it one stage off? Looks like it may well be a stage off. Yeah, it is. So, we should be fine with applying the Digestate. But that will all become very clear in a second. So, let's... Oh, hang about. What's going on here? That's not right. Have I left... Yes, I have. You fool. Detach hose. Oh, crikey, it gets worse. Oh no, this could go wrong. That's a flappy pipe. Ah, crisis averted. Thank goodness. That could have gone badly wrong. So we're now ready for the other machine. Actually, let's get that tractor sold, because well, we've got the armour track, which we'll come back to later, but we do need to sell this fence. I'm going to replace it with a bigger tractor. This is at least the second occasion now where I've felt that we do need another larger tractor. So that's what we'll do. We'll get a larger tractor. Many people said the Zerion. I like your thinking. However, I kind of feel we need to have two around the same size as the Axion. So, yes, the Zerion maybe will be coming in the future. It should be able to give us a pretty good price. It's not really done that much work. Repair, 72,752. That's good. So I might have to go back onto Mod Hub to find the best tractor for us. Yeah, it's quite expensive as well. There is also the older Zerion. We could have two Axions. That's quite nice. That could be handy. I have just been on Mod Hub and I found... Actually, I went on my mod list and I found a mod which tickled my fancy. There is an issue. That is the price. But the price is always an issue. So, I think the best thing to do is just to figure out what sort of spec we want, and then sell something which is appropriate. Yeah, the armour track is the obvious one to get rid of. I've never used it, I probably never will. So we'll get rid of that, and then we'll see if we can afford it. Right, so now we can definitely afford it. I just found out that we also had a loading wagon, which I haven't used. So, yeah, that's gone. It's a smaller one. So we should now be able to go for the 300, which is what I'm looking for. Everything else is standard, I think. Maybe put some wheel weights on, although they don't really add too much. Okay, I'm not sure what that's doing exactly. Looks like it's just changing the beacons or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's buy it. This is a nice tractor, so we're going to use this on the slurry spreader. And now we can hopefully, finally, apply some digestate to the field. It would just be typical if I can't do it, or if it doesn't need it. It looks like it does need it. I've checked the map, and yeah, it's looking pretty yellow, rather than the green, which it should be. But that is also soil type dependent. Biogas money continues to roll in. And then we can attach it to here. And I think there's a valve. I reckon that's what I was doing wrong before. I think there's a valve that you have to open. Open manure flow. Yes. Activate pump. And we're filling. So if I'd done that before, I bet it would have worked. Something so simple yet so easy to miss. Right. So it looks like we are fine to spread this. See if we can unfold it whilst we're filling. It is a fairly decent working width, but it will still take a bit of time. And yes, I'm very pleased we have the tanker here, because it would take a very long time going backwards and forwards, which is what we'd have to do. Okay, so you can just drive off, but that would be a bad idea. Let's do this properly. Close manure flow. Detach hose. Good. We are ready to go. I'm going to go around the headland first. Be good if we had the minimap, because then we can see the information. And I just hope this is going to have an impact. Yep, that's working. See, this area is already quite green. So it already looks like it doesn't need it, but it does. We are improving it. It's looking much better. And yes, this field will not be cut until it is 100% grown, because it's not worth it. And I really don't want to leave those tram lines again. I don't think driving in it now is having an effect. It doesn't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be improving the yield here. But it is changing the ground texture colour. I should do a bit of a test actually. Once we get back into that darker green, I'll jump out. We'll see what percentage it is, if I can do, and then see what it is afterwards. Okay, that corn's been neglected, hasn't it? As for the size of the tanker, yeah, the bigger the better. If we were doing a massive field, this would take forever. It's going to take quite a long time in this field. Okay, so we're back into the darker area. Let's just jump out, see if we can see some information. It is the nitrogen, that is 100%, look at that, perfect, 200 out of 200, so we don't have to waste anything on there. But over here, yeah, 180 was it? It is pretty good, I've got to admit. $180 out of 180, 160 out of 160, it doesn't need doing. It is changing the colour and everything, but it doesn't. It already says 180 out of 180, so it's not worth doing. Good. Okay, so that was a bit of a practice run for in the next episode when we are ready to actually do this properly. I honestly thought that was requiring it. It did change the colour, but yeah, we obviously don't need to do this. There's no point wasting the Digestate. We're just set up, ready to go, and I've learnt a few things there as well, so that's good. Anyway, let us get those ducks. We'll just leave those there. We'll get the ducks, because the ducks are hopefully going to be relatively simple. That's where the pigs go. It's actually the place where the chickens are, so if we just go into here, you can see we have the chickens. That's a bucket. There we go. Very nice. Trapped with the chickens. You can see we have the icon for ducks as well. So, yes, if we bring them into here, then that would be good. I don't know how to do that yet, but I would imagine it's going to be from the same place. They keep disabling. Yeah, same place as everywhere, the livestock dealer. So we'll take our trailer over there, and we'll go and get them loaded up, and we're going to have quite a few. Yeah, we're going to have so much digestate spreading to do. When we've harvested these two fields, the two arable fields, there's going to be tons to do. So in a way, it's actually a very good, in fact, in every way, it's a very good thing that the grass didn't need it, because that saves the digestate for the arable fields. Yeah, I just checked the information for this trailer, and it definitely supports the ducks. Ooh, that was that car, I'm sure, is doing speed checks. Going back to that topic of ETS2 and lawn mowing simulator, I actually think that would be a good thing to do. I think probably on a Wednesday or a day like that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I could do every other week, just alternate, or we'll just alternate between ETS2 and then the following week lawn mowing simulator. So it'll be one episode every 2 weeks, but that probably is enough. It's probably good. Right, so just find those ducks on here. There they are. Oh, they're so nice. Never had ducks before in Farming Simulator. We will get a mixture. I don't know what the capacity is. Just keep spamming until it says trailer full. It's going to be a lot though, isn't it? We're going to be able to fit a ton into here. I hope they all get along. Wow, still going. Good grief, how many can we how many fit into here? There we go. Confirm. So yeah, let's just take a look at that. We have that trailer. Oh, it doesn't say. But we'll soon find out. They must all be in boxes. They're going to a much nicer home. They're going to enjoy this. So yeah, I'm not going to keep speculating and stuff because I have no idea, but one more guess. I would guess they're going to take just the wheat. But whenever I say stuff like that, I'm always wrong. They always take way more. So let's go and find out what the ducks actually require. You would have thought it would just be wheat and water. Yeah, but enough guessing. Have you noticed that every single time I guess something, I'm wrong? It can be handy. You say the opposite of what you want, because then it works in your favour. But yes, I don't know why. Whenever I guess stuff in this game, I'm always wrong. Quite entertaining. Right, don't want to get the speed trap. If that is a speed trap, that car does drive away. I've had a fine here before. Not too sure. So yeah, we're playing times 15. I want the crops to ripen. We really need to get the harvest in. It might be ready for the next episode if it is late summer. Otherwise it's going to be early autumn. But I've found for this Let's Playing, 3 days per season is enough, and 3 days in the winter is too long. Right, so how are we going to get into there? Are we going to fit through there? Probably designed for a smaller trailer. Oh, we'll be okay. It's wider than it looks. Right, let's do this properly. Let's put the ramp down. And we can unload them all. I suppose this is going to take just as long as loading them up. It does actually say how many there are. There we go. So there were, how many? 144. Lovely. They take wheat, barley, rye, corn, and chicken feed. Oh, and wood shavings, look at that. I didn't know about that before. So we can sort out the food and the water today. But the wood shavings, yep, we're going to have to sort them out. Hopefully next time we should be able to get hold of a chipper. Or we might already have some in storage. Because I know this map is very good at providing you with some of the things that you need. Right, take that to there and turn it off. There's my trailer, although probably a bit big for just giving some feed to some ducks. This needs setting up. I'll put the other side, just to annoy that duck. Nope, we need to move that as well. That should be okay. There you go, ducks. Some water. They're nicely done. It's so nice to have ducks. We could have had chickens, but yeah, we just didn't need them. Oh, look at them waddle out of here. Here they come. Oh, they're so cute. Hello, everyone. It's a bit of a duck gathering. So many ducks. Right, enough of that. I can't just keep staring at some virtual ducks. Sorry to say that. But no, they are actually cute. I like them. They're not going to take much food at all. You can see it's all set up for a skid steer or something small. So I think we're better off just getting the JCB, even though it has a big bucket, and just booming out and feeding them. After all, I need to transport it back. Wheat. No idea how much they're going to take. That's probably way more than they need. But I can always bring it back and tip it. Oh, that trailer there, we don't need that. We'll sell that as well. And we'll use that combine for this harvest, but we probably will change it after the first harvest. It's not going to be a very big harvest. I just looked and they've already produced 11 litres of duck eggs. They don't mess around. Okay, so where is the feed trough? I did see there was a feeder just in the middle there. But I don't know if that's actually where you put it. It looks like it probably would be. Their water trough is there as well. I don't want to squash any. I've just had a thought. Skid steer tools, it must be inside. I don't have a skid steer, but I do have a gator. So I think it's that trough there. Look at this, the incubator's here. Put the eggs in here and you get the chicks. Hatched chicks. And we have eggs over here, as you can see. I love this map, it's so good. I love having the ducks as well as chickens. Wow, the sky's moving fast. Let's put it times 5. Okay, so I have the gator. I know we have a little trailer fridge in here, so we'll get that attached. It's even John Deere branded. Very cute. And yeah, hopefully you don't mind me just sort of learning as I go here. I think in a way it's more fun. I have been reading the guides because I don't want to be failing at everything I do, but trying stuff out, trial and error, is a good way of learning. But yeah, as I said, I'm reading the guides because I don't want to sort of get everything wrong and just make a really painful video. Right, there we go. So that should now be able to tip into here. I can't remember if we have a skid steer or not. I didn't think we did, but yeah. Anyway. Excuse me, ducks. Got some food for you. Yep, it's definitely the right place. There we go. And they took it all. Do they want any more? Oh, they do. Look at that. They'll take at least one more trailer load. Well, I'll just quickly manoeuvre. It's probably easier to reverse in. JCB might be able to boom into there, but it's just, yeah, it's not a wise idea. I could quite easily demolish something. They've taken more food than I was expecting. Oh, don't want to break the trailer either. It's fun doing this sort of thing. Trying out new stuff. This time I will try and back in. Makes it easy to get out again. And I would imagine that is going to be just below the full mark. I think there is space for a very small amount more. There is. So, let me go and fill up again. There is a decent woodland just behind this farm, but we don't own it. But that would be fantastic if we did own it, because then we could get all the wood, get the wood chips and stuff. I think it's about £50,000. Yeah, you see that plot there, 58,000. Pretty sure that is a woodland. Right, excuse me ducks, again. Wonder how quickly they consume the food. In the seasons it's usually about 3 days. Obviously I don't want to run over them, but there are quite a few around. And there we go. They have all the food they require. I wonder where the wood chips go. Maybe on the floor in here. Maybe outside. That is something we'll discover on another day. Might have to go and read the guide again. So there we go. That can be given to them very soon. Really happy about that though. That's still full, isn't it? Yeah. Good. So let's just go and check out that forest. I think it is a forest. Certainly looks like one from the minimap. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Oh, it's got a silage pit in it. I didn't know that. £58,000. And that is all, I think, outside of our boundary. So, oh, do we own those trees? They are very close to our grass field. We do. We own those trees. Okay, so we can get wood chips from here. That is good. So that's probably what we'll do next time. Anyway, thank you for putting up with me. I admit I'm pretty slow at learning these sort of things. And yes, the digestate was not technically a waste of time. We're now ready for next time when we are digestate spreading these fields. But yeah, probably not that relevant for this particular episode. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.